Local 4 News starts now with a breaking news alert.
Detroit's police chief announcing 2 of his officers have been arrested and suspended for 2 separate incidents over the past week. Thanks for joining us here at 6. I'm Karen Drew, in for Kimberly Gill.
And I'm Damon Fernandez, in for Devin Skillian. Those officers were arrested in 2 communities outside of Detroit. One of them Saturday in Madison Heights, the other last Thursday in Woodhaven. Victor Williams is downtown, where the chief revealed some details late this afternoon. Hey there, Victor.
Yeah, hey, Damon, and hey, Karen. We know that the chief is calling this a very disappointing situation, with 2 officers now being hit with felonies. Very, very serious allegations. We know that both incidents occurred with the officers being off duty, and both of them happened outside of the city. One officer, now identified as David Apperson, a 5-year veteran, has now been charged with criminal sexual conduct stemming from an incident that happened with an adult victim on July the 27th over in Woodhaven. Now, he was given a $100,000 personal bond with a GPS tether and is now on house arrest. The other officer, who is yet to be named, is a 26-year-old female veteran, or 26-year veteran, I should say, on the tactical force. She has now been charged with felonious assault in connection to a road rage incident over in Woodhaven on July the 29th. Now, Chief says that these acts do not represent the behavior of the force overall. Both officers have been suspended with pay as of now, but Chief White says that he will be making the recommendation to the Board of Commissioners to suspend both officers without pay.
As long as I'm chief, that wearing this badge is an absolute privilege, and it is not a right. And if you do anything outside of that privilege that compromises the integrity of this agency with this community, you give up that right or that privilege, and you will not have the right to wear this badge. And that's really that simple.
And with these charges announced just moments ago, we are still waiting to find out the name of that female officer. And of course, once we do have that, we'll keep everyone updated both on air and online. Victor Williams, Local 4.
All right, Victor, thanks for staying on top of this.
Michigan Supreme Court has ruled part of the 2019 auto insurance reform bill is unconstitutional. Specifically, the bill's reduction in catastrophic care reimbursements, cutting benefits for some 18,000 patients. Business editor Rob Maloney live for us tonight with what all this means for drivers and those patients. Ron?
Yeah, good evening, Karen. You know, it's that delicate balance, right? You've got so many heartbreaking stories of people needing care, not getting care, and yet the overarching theme here for the driver is that the costs keep going up. But as things stand right now, the law as it was drawn up just didn't work, and the Supreme Court said so. All smiles 4 years ago on Mackinac Island when the Michigan legislature's leadership and the governor came together to reduce auto insurance premiums, but the bill hasn't entirely passed muster with the Supreme Court or even drivers. Costs still high and going up, and now the cornerstone, reducing catastrophic care costs for those injured prior to July of 2019, upended. Of course, we heard a lot of people like former Detroit Red Wing Vladimir Konstantinov affected by all of this. Barry Cargill of the Home Care and Hospice Association calls this an important ruling for him and thousands more.
Certainly a big day for the home care providers out there and the medical providers that provide essential services to these catastrophically injured patients. But the real victory here is for the catastrophically injured.
It's been devastating, financially, emotionally. It's been mentally draining.
Shelley's Wilson of Redford is responsible for taking care of her brother, Clarence, rendered a quadriplegic after a 2008 car accident. He's on a ventilator, needs 24-hour care, some of which he's had to go without, causing Shelley's to have to pick up a lot of that slack. She's overjoyed at the Supreme Court's ruling.
There's no longer the worry that the home care agency may call me at any day and say, we can't continue to do this because we can't sustain it. It means the world.
Well, the Insurance Alliance of Michigan has a vastly different take on all of this. In a statement, quote, said, "Today, the court let down consumers all across Michigan and opened the floodgates for overcharging for medical procedures and higher rates. You can't reasonably expect to save Michigan drivers money while obliterating a key cost control measure like the fee schedule. What medical providers charge for services and prescribe for care above and beyond what's medically necessary can be controlled and has proven to reduce the cost of auto insurance." Thus the gulf that we've seen really for the past 4 years. Back to you.
So, Rod, there's a lot to figure out. Is there a chance the legislature would have to actually just go back to the drawing board to work on some of this?
Well, Barry Cargill, who you heard from a few minutes ago, said yes, he thinks that the legislature needs to weigh in and make it so that the people after 2019 can get this kind of coverage as well. Talked to the governor's office today. They said, no, those people made a decision, made a choice when they bought their auto insurance. And if they don't have that coverage, that was a choice they made. So the legislature, or at least the governor's office, is saying there's nothing here for the legislature to take up.
Some strong opinions on both sides. All right, we appreciate it. Thank you, Rod.
It was an eyesore with serious safety concerns, and now a building in the Cass Corridor is no longer standing. Demolition started this weekend despite calls by the Chinese American community and others to put those plans on hold. Local 4's Will Jones spoke with some community members about why they're sad to see the building come down along Cass Avenue, just a couple of blocks from Little Caesars Arena. Hey, Will.
Damon, right now, demo crews are hard at work. They just got finished spraying water on this site to stop the dust from spreading. A truck just pulled in there, and you see a lot of heavy equipment. City inspectors say this building needed to come down, but for many Chinese Americans, this was much more than a building. The two-story building that once stood here was deemed dangerous and unsafe, but to many Chinese Americans in Metro Detroit, it was part of the foundation of their history. Carolyn Tin Watson's grandparents owned a restaurant in the former Chinatown district on Cass Avenue.
It was honestly the only source of income, and for immigrant families, you don't speak English, you don't have the education, you can't get a job elsewhere. This was their livelihood.
This property was purchased by the Chinese American Merchants Association in 1963. The AAPI nonprofit American Citizens for Justice got its start here.
So this was really a social center, a place for people in the community to hang out.
Over the weekend, demolition ordered by the city's Buildings, Safety, Engineering, and Environmental Department got underway. The property is owned by Olympia Development of Michigan. Preservationists, Chinese Americans, and other community members were hoping to delay demolition to see if the building could be saved. The city council even approved a resolution to delay.
That unfortunately has not happened, and now we're here today to see this.
Now they're pushing for any development of this property to pay respects to its past.
There needs to be conversation between the Asian American community and the city and Olympia.
I would love to see this become a vibrant community center.
Chinese American community members are going to be brainstorming ideas for this property, and they're hoping those ideas are taken into consideration by Olympia Development. Damon?
So, Will, are you hearing anything tonight from Olympia Development about those community concerns?
Well, we did reach out. A spokesperson with Olympia Development referred us to a statement issued by the Buildings Department at the city last week detailing why this building needed to come down for safety reasons, but they did not go into detail about the future of this property. So we're going to be watching what happens here closely. Damon?
Thanks, Will.
Police in Northfield Township say they're going to increase enforcement of the state's new hands-free driving law. Officers say they noticed consistent violations in July, the first month the law was in effect. Northfield PD plans to keep the increased enforcement through August to raise awareness of the new law, which makes it illegal to use a handheld electronic device for any reason, including texting and phone calls while driving. Fines start at $100.
All right, so get this. An item we thought we'd seen the last of at Home Depot is making a comeback.
Oh, my kids are going to be excited about this. We're talking about hot dogs. When the decision was made early in the pandemic to no longer sell them near the exits of the home improvement stores, we heard a lot from people who were just not happy. Sean Lay joins us now live with what is changing. We got some happy folks out there, Sean.
So many of us liked coming to Home Depot. Right in here was a hot dog cart great. It was delicious and everything, but 2 years ago, Home Depot said no more to the hot dogs. They got rid of them, and the vendors were crushed. One in particular here at the Troy location. He said he worked for 2 years trying to find a way and work with Home Depot to get the hot dogs back. Let me show you what he's built. Right here outside, Frank's again. His brand new hot dog stand had just opened today. Customers saying thank you, and the Home Depot dog is back.
Hot dogs, beef and pork separate.
The Home Depot hot dog is back.
The magic is right there. You got to steam the buns.
And what a turnaround for Bill, the hot dog guy.
It's like a winning lottery ticket to me, you know, and I don't mean money-wise, but just the joy and the thrill of being back.
For more than 20 years, there was joy for Bill serving up hot dogs at Home Depot that turned into pain 2 years ago. Home Depot stopping the tradition of hot dogs at their stores. It was so hard for Bill to say goodbye to employees and customers who just loved grabbing a dog on a Home Depot trip. This was Bill 2 years ago.
I was crying in my garage. I went to it's hard to say goodbye.
After no more Home Depot hot dogs, Bill tried retirement. He says it did not fit. He started to hound Home Depot to let him back in, and they did, saying just not inside the store. So outside it is, with this doghouse that is, for Bill, a dream come true.
It's a 10 out of 10, and I don't have many 10 days, but this is for sure, maybe an 11 today, you know.
I just love talking to Bill the hot dog man. He's got such passion for this, and he's brought it back. He's thanking Home Depot tonight for working with him to get in this beautiful stand back. Today was day one. It was proceeds going to a Homer Fund, which helps Home Depot employees in need. Tomorrow, 10 a.m., this place is open for business. People coming by and getting one today said thank you. They're so glad the Home Depot dog is back, guys. Back to you.
I love this story, and I love Bill's enthusiasm.
Yeah.
A 10 out of 10
That's right.
day.
He's right in there working right now.
All right, thanks, Sean. Appreciate
Same.
it.
Hey there, Kim. Looks like a smooth night tonight.
It is, for the most part. There's a little bit of rain north of I-69, so if you're in Lapeer all the way over to Port Huron, there could be a sprinkle or a little light shower really quickly. In fact, you can see there's a dark cloud right over Detroit right now, not producing anything, but tonight and tomorrow night there could be just an isolated pop-up shower, nothing severe, nothing strong, just a little light rain. 77 in Detroit, 76 in Howell, also in Pontiac, and 77 in Adrian. Exact Track 40 radar, you can see what I'm talking about. There's Lapeer right there up to Saginaw. Just getting some light to moderate rain. We had a little cell in Sandusky that's now out over the water. So for tomorrow, about the same story as today. We'll have sunshine through a good part of the day, but some of those puffy fair weather clouds, a little instability could touch off one of those isolated showers in the afternoon, but don't plan for any heavy rain until Thursday when we have a front coming through. I'll tell you what that does for us coming up.